Hi Tony, welcome to my new and improved Pokemon Team Builder. So this is built from the ground up from my Project One. So as you can see here, it's the home page, and this is one of the three public pages you have access to when you're not logged in. So the other two would be the unauthorized page. So it shows if you try to access something that you don't have access to, and the 404 page not found page. So that's what this looks like. If you try to access any other page, for example, create team, you'll be redirected to 403 because you're not logged in yet. So let's go ahead and log in. Or it's actually even better, let's sign up and make our own account. So I'll make an account called Turbo Slayer. Password would be, let's keep it simple, 123, 123. Alright, logged in. Actually, the browser really wants to save this, let's not do that. So it says registration successful. So now let's try to log in with our new account. Turbo Slayer 123. And there we go, login successful. And you'll notice that we have some more options, some more pages that we have access to. And it says welcome Turbo Slayer, and you can sign out here. So if we go to create team, this is one of the main pages of the app. So it fetches all the data from the server and has like a little loading spinner to indicate that. And you'll notice future, when you access that page again, it only loads for a second because it saves it into session storage. So now we see this is a lot more improved from last time. You can see you can open and close this sidebar, which I think is kind of fun. So that's better for like a mobile user because this sidebar can take up a lot of room. But for a desktop, it's generally pretty nice. So you can see you have the team view. You can click on any of these Pokemon to add it to your team. They show up right up here. Shows their type under the name. And if you want to search by a certain type, you can do that. You can say like search by ghost type. And then it shows you all the ghost types in the game. And let's say if you want it from like a certain generation. Let's go for a Gen 4 ghost type. Oh yeah, so let's do a Spiritomb. I love ghost types, so I'm gonna put a Spiritomb in here. And then let's go ahead and save this team. Let's see, let's call it Cool Ghost Types. Save. Alright, there you go. And it says team has been successfully saved. So I have toasts showing feedback from the server. These are all from the server, these are responses. And then the snack bar shows its response. So let's move on to the random teams page. So this is pretty similar to the one in Project One. So you can just press generate. It'll generate a team. So it's just completely random Pokemon. You can do fully evolved only Pokemon. So this just shows Pokemon that are only fully evolved. So no like baby Pokemon. Well, I didn't even realize this Pokemon was a baby Pokemon. A fully evolved Pokemon. That's kind of funny. And let's do type. Let's do like psychic. And then what's really cool is that you can lock in certain Pokemon when you re-roll. So let's lock in this Gallade, and then let's look for Steel types. So you see, have all the auto slots got re-rolled, and then we can save this team too. Let's call it Steel. Let's call it Steel. Save. Yep, and it says team successfully saved. So that's awesome. And then this is pretty fun. So it lets you view your team, but also our Pokemon, other teams. So if you press get teams, by default, it will just grab the teams that you have saved. So you can see Steel and Cool Ghost type are both stored here. And what's cool is if you press edit team, it'll redirect you with the team data filled in. So you see if I press edit team, you see that this data got filled in. See the team name got filled in, and now you can overwrite it. So let's add a Raichu in there. And then you can press save team. It will say, are you this team name already exists? Do you want to overwrite it? If you press OK, it says team was successfully overwritten. So it gives you feedback on that as well. If we go back to view teams, you'll see it indeed has been changed with the Raichu in there. And then if you go to Steel, you see it says our team, and you can do edit team random again. And see we're back on the edit random page. So let's keep this Registeel, lock it in, replace the other Pokemon with fully evolved Pokemon, and then we'll say Rayquaza is a cool Pokemon. Let's call it Steel with Rayquaza. Save. So now the cool thing is, if we press get, we have this one, the old one, and then we have the new one. Because I didn't overwrite it, because I kept it, I changed the name. So now we have 3 different teams on this account. So now finally, is last but not least, is the admin page. So if you press get users, it'll get you a list of all the users on the server. So this is an old, this is another account I was testing with. So this is test, this is Turtle328, and Turbo Slayer. So Turbo Slayer is the one we just made. So it's funny, if you try to delete yourself, it won't let you. You can't do that, unfortunately. You can delete other users. So let's delete Turtle328. So, and it also gives you a warning that I'll delete all their teams. You'll see it says delete Turtle328 and their 2 teams, and you'll see they no longer exist. So we see this in my other test account. It has a user called test. So let's say it's delete Punchy. So if you press delete team, so this team was successfully deleted. And we can even keep deleting more. Edit, say delete that. And then you can also edit and save these teams as your own, like just like in the view teams page. So look, this is Frock. This is and I can change around. I lock this in, save, and then what's cool is that it will show up under me now. So Frock here with the little changes. Yeah, so that is pretty much the full app. And then the last thing is, of course, you can sign out, which will redirect you back to the home page. And of course, if you try to access like the admin page again, you'll get the 4.3 error. So that's my application. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me.